name is Manpreet Brar.
Manpreet, may I know where are you from?
I belong to a city that's called Faridkot, and it's a small town.
Describe your city in brief.
My city is a small city, and it's a very peaceful city, and it is one of the most historical district of Punjab.
Would you like to bring any changes in your hometown?
My hometown is already developed up to a very good extent, but there is one drawback in my city, and that's of the street light. So I think I can bring a street light change in my city.
Why street lights should be there in the city?
Street light should be there because people can follow the exact rules and regulations which are imposed by the government, and it also reduces the chances of accidents on the roads.
What places are available for the youngsters to have fun in your city?
There are around 4 to 5 recreational places in my city, and there are some community parks where youngsters often hang out and spend their leisure time.
Why youngsters these days spend most of their time in leisure activities?
Because most of the youngsters are very busy in their studies, and to get a relaxation from the hectic schedule, they spend most of their leisure time.
Okay, let's have questions from the food. Do you like to eat home cooked food or food outside?
I prefer both the foods, and it depends on my interest, like what I want to eat.
What decides your interest?
If I get bored from eating continuously at home, so then I prefer going outside and eat.
What kind of restaurants do you prefer?
Mostly, I prefer the Western food, and I often go to the restaurants that provide the Greek food and the Canadian food.
Why these days people are so obsessed with fast food?
Because people are very busy in their daily chores, so that's the reason. Because of the less availability of the time, people are more inclined towards eating the fast food outside.
Okay. Do you prefer traditional food or Western food?
I prefer traditional food more over the Western food, as I believe the traditional food has the more nutritional value than the Western food.
Why nutrition is important for body?
Nutrition is important because it helps in the proper functioning of the body. As if there is lack of any nutrient in the body, our body would not function properly.
Okay, let's have some questions on the transportation. So, what transport facilities are available in your city?
Um, in my city, the major transport facility is by road, and buses and train facility is also available in my city.
Do you think people should use their own vehicles less than public transport?
Yes, I believe people should use less of their own vehicles, as if people would travel together in the public transport, it will help in reducing the road pollution as well, and also traveling in a public transport would enhance the revenue for the governments,
How it can enhance the revenue?
as 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 the people pay fares and buy the tickets to travel, so it can help the governments to generate more and more revenue.
Okay, let's have a cue card. Cue card number 48. You have a minute to prepare, and then you have to speak on the topic for a minute or two. Your time starts now.
I have visited so many different buildings in my life, and I would like to talk about one of the building from which I was very fascinated, and the building name is CN Tower, and the building is situated in the city that's called Toronto, that's situated in Canada, and Toronto is one of the most metropolitan city of North America, and the CN Tower is situated in the center of the Toronto downtown. And I recently visited with five of my friends. I heard about the CN Tower on Facebook. As I was scrolling down the news feed, I saw my friend posting the pictures of visiting. So that was the time I decided that I would definitely visit this building because it looked very attractive and fascinating on the pictures. So last summers, me and my friends visited CN Tower, and talking about this building, it was built in 1980s, and it was built by the engineers from five different countries, and it took around a time period of 2 years to completely build this building, and it is built to a height of 3400 meters from the ground level, and it has two escalators that takes people up to the top floor, from which people can view a very mesmerizing the outer beauty of whole Toronto city, and the ticket price for one person is $50, and um, and it also has.
Okay. So, may I know why some people spend lavishly on buildings these days?
I think buildings enhances the beauty of the city, and people tend to spend more money on building the on building up the big buildings in order to generate more profits for themselves in the near future. So that's the reason I think people spend more money.
Do you think does planning of cities is helpful for the people around?
Yes, definitely. The planning of cities is very helpful for the people, as if the cities are as cities are well planned, and people can enjoy all the facilities to a greater extent, and there would not be any crowd or the pollution in the city.
Do you think same kind of planning can be monotonous for people?
I don't think the planning can be monotonous for the people, as planning the cities is a good thing to do, because if the cities are not well planned, then they are not counted in the developed countries.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.